back, my face, both of my arms, bald spot, my legs, and that's the short list. Okay, that's the short list of what's wrong with me. Okay, and I get called beautiful, hot, gorgeous, and sexy.
Kelly Falardeau spends her time motivating women and young girls to love themselves despite their imperfections. But learning to love herself has been a lifelong journey. At age 2, an accident left Kelly with burns covering 75% of her body.
My cousins were throwing shingles in the fire, and I happened to walk by it, and a spark came out and landed on my dress. And then I was rushed to the hospital, and I spent 4 months in the hospital, and every 2 days I would have to go for surgeries.
The surgeries would continue for the next 18 years. Surgeries like the one that would help open and close her mouth so she could smile. But although the surgeries helped, they didn't take away the pain of looking different.
When I was 16, and I remember praying to God and saying, dear God, please don't make me wake up in the morning. But if I have to, can I at least be scarless? So I can be pretty like all the other girls. Thank you, amen. And of course, I woke up the next morning and I was still there. And of course, the scars were still there. And I knew that I would always be ugly.
Oh, man.
Kelly eventually married and had 3 beautiful children, but it still took her some time to feel beautiful. She started slowly by focusing on things she loved about herself.
I was learning to embrace myself. I was learning to embrace who I was and what I loved about myself, so that when I went and I looked in the mirror the next time, I saw all the things I loved about me. And the scars just blended in and they faded away and I didn't see them.
She's now inspired to help others through motivational speaking, writing books, and more recently, creating art. Artwork that she has put on blankets as part of a project called Blankets for Burn Kids that gives blankets to children who have been burned.
Why don't I take these blankets and let's say we get 1,000 blankets and we get sponsors for them, so that at burn camp, these 1,000 kids can have a blanket and it says, you are loved, you are needed, you are wanted. I love what I do. I love being a speaker, I love being a writer, and I love doing my artwork. I know that my purpose in this world is to help people love themselves and to love who they are and to love their imperfections.
To donate to Kelly's project, visit blanketsforburnkids.com. For Shaw TV, I'm Jen McDonald.